Back with another one. Still grinding, as always. Check this one out. I got it. Bang. First try. Always grinding. Great game. Today's topic, blue raspberry. What the fuck? Why is it so good? And why is it so bad for you? Like, I shouldn't make that claim that it's so bad for you. I just realized I don't know why it's so much brighter. Like, right here, my light is literally in the middle of my room. I don't know why it looks like freaking the sun's blazing in right there. It's not. But blue raspberry, great flavor, great flavor with a V, not a B. Great flavor, but like, it's not real. It's not. Blue raspberries aren't a thing. Raspberries are fucking red. Like, let's say, are black. Like, there's black caps, blackberries, raspberries. Raspberries is the red ones. They're not. They're not blue. There's no such thing as a blue raspberry. There's no such thing as a blue fruit. Like like a yeah. There's just nothing blue in nature. Like water is technically clear. Excuse me. Water's clear. I mean, like check out those blue eyes. That's fucking naturally. Oh, that's naturally blue like a motherfucker. Like it's scary. You can tell the difference when I look at myself. Look at the camera. I keep looking at myself. Yeah, but like nothing that grows out of the ground or like exists is just naturally like 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 bright blue. And then like I don't know, when did blue become a discernible color? It's really good. Like don't get me wrong, I'm not saying oh blue raspberries disgusting. Blue raspberries like like peak. I love blue raspberry, Jolly Ranch. I'm eating Jolly Ranchers, right? They gave me no blue raspberry. Like, that's right. I don't have Jolly Ranchers here, but like, I don't know. Blue raspberry is good, but I don't know. Let's go into the history of blue raspberry, shall we? This is a dumb video topic idea thing, but I wanted to learn. I was curious eating a blue raspberry Jolly Rancher today. We're documenting this stuff, so be ready to learn. All right. So I found this article here, right, called "A Tasty Table on the Strange Origin of Blue Raspberries." Right. So we're gonna learn. Anyways, after that interruption, I just like to point out I do love my mom. But anyways, back to it. So like obviously, it's saying obviously artificial flavors exist. I just like to point out in this paragraph, what are these monster names? Like what ultra gold, ultra paradise, ultraviolet. Like ultraviolet is like ultraviolet rays from the sun give you cancer. Bad, icky. It's just like monster gives you. Actually, that's not. Allegedly, penis. Like, keep looking at myself. Focus. I'm sitting at a really weird angle right now, too, so it doesn't help. Oh, but made up flavors. Also, didn't know this either. Unlike red, purple, and yellow raspberries. Unlike red, purple, and yellow raspberries. Didn't know there were red, yellow, and purple raspberries. Like, like let me pull up a picture real quick of those. Like, I look at this. I believe this is real. I hope it's real, otherwise I look pretty fucking stupid, don't I? But like, I guess purple, yeah, blackish. I've seen these before. I've eaten these because they're more black. I actually probably have some I could get. I didn't really realize yellow raspberry sort of thing. Anyways, I guess it's fine if you see my tabs. It's nothing that important. Just stuff about the towers and old Flash games. Because I want to do Flashback Fridays, but even last week I should have did it. I never did. Back to the article, though. Blue 7-Eleven explains that the taste of its blue raspberry Slurpee is extracted from the vibrant blue raspberry bushes on the secret island of Rasmus. Who we kidding here? That's awesome. That is awesome. Before teasing that folks should keep, well, that's. See, this is why I don't read out loud. I can read that in my head, but as soon as I go to speak, I just can't read it out loud. I'm just a real ass mother. I didn't just almost say the. Shouldn't leave that in. I'm just a real man. Real man. Can't read. Before teasing that folks should keep that a secret while while other companies describe blue raspberry as a mere blend of various flavors. It seems that every brand has a slightly different flavor and that may have to do with strange origin stories of blue raspberries. I can't read. But this is why we're doing this. We're learning a new thing every day, and I'm practicing on my reading skills. Alright? So, like, this is who actually came up with it. Which, I don't know why here took it that 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven blue slushy, pretty good. Figure out where the blue raspberry flavoring began, we have to take a closer look at a company called Gold Medal. Gold Medal. Who cares? It still exists today. You could find it on Amazon or on the company website where it sells blue raspberry cotton candy floss sugar in an array of sweet and savory treats. I forgot that like cotton candy is also called floss sugar, sugar floss. What was it first? I think like fairy sugar. Fairy floss was what cotton candy was first called, which was created by a dentist, which makes no sense. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a reading on that too. That sounds like fun. The brand was founded in 1931 and originally became successful selling selling ice shavings with Clicks Cola syrup. One more K there. One more K, they would have been done. It would have been non-OK. Imagine if there was actually 3 Ks and they just got rid of one. That's funny. AKA snow cones, and sugar was scarce during World War II. In 1958, articles talk about a novel blue raspberry flavor that Gold Medal was advertising for its snow cones and cotton candy floss, alongside with a grape purple flavor. Nothing interesting really, man. They're selling their stuff with flavors. Grape is a decent flavor. There's some places that do grape better than others. Although I didn't know this. The lightsaber, like the not like yellow lightsaber, but like the one that looks like it should almost be clear. It's almost like a whitish. Not like the white mint ones, but like the foggy white ones. I always thought that was pineapple, but that's grape. I didn't know that. Didn't like it seems stupid, but I just didn't know that. I thought it was always pineapple because like the popsicles of the same color were pineapple and they were really fucking good. I like pineapple flavoring stuff. I can't really eat pineapples. Makes my throat all itchy and stabby. Anyways, at the time, blueberries weren't very popular, so the new bluish treat were meant to bring more attention to the raspberry flavor since it got lost amongst other red products with cherry, watermelon, and strawberry. Gold Medal was a dye called. Gold Medal used a dye called Brilliant Blue to achieve the color. Flavor scale, I'm gonna go. They're all three are good. I should point that out. All three are good. But like I think cherry, strawberry, watermelon, like in that order. Like I think strawberry is a little bit more sweet than cherries, and I kind of like that a little bit more out of my fruit. And then watermelon, I've eaten watermelon until I've puked like countless number of times. I just keep eating it and eating it since it's like liquid. You can just slam it in your face or anything. Yeah. Moving on. Next paragraph. This may be the earliest record earliest recorded incident of blue raspberry appearing on the scene, so it's possible to credit golden medal with the creation of the flavor. But it didn't really take off until 1976 when uh, when the brand began mass market it for sweet treats. Man, I can't read. You get that point though. So it wasn't popular until 1976 when the mass market began saying, "Look at this blue, flashy, not real, not this color, and this color of food shouldn't exist. It's it shouldn't exist. It don't matter though. How did it become that popular flavor, you might ask? Well, read it yourself. No, I'm joking, obviously. Not really, though. Do your own research. But you came here to learn, didn't you? Blue raspberry really became popular in the US in 1970s, and it was particularly exciting for kids who enjoyed the vivid colors. I can't stop messing up. I can't stop messing up. But yeah, kids are attracted to brighter things, like the hit mobile game The Tower with nearly infinite upgrades, which I keep shilling. Acting like hashtag not sponsored because I'm too small to be sponsored. The Tech Tree, I'm sitting here, please. I'll show you a game all you want. Around this time, other brands caught onto the flavor and started using it to sell their raspberry products. One of those companies still remains an iconic producer of the blue raspberry beverage to this day, Ice. ICEE, not Immigration and Custom. Oh, no, I got this. Immigration, Custom. Uh, nope, I don't know. The people who deport people. I don't know. Who cares? Back in the 1970s, the brand debuted the flavor with the same ingredients as its raspberry treat, but with an added bright blue dye called FD&C Blue Number One. Probably not good for you. Might be. Definitely not good for you, but it might just not be bad for you. Who knows? Most food dye. There's like Red 40, that I'll crack it up and just take quotes. Makes me feel good with that Red 40. As the ice company's vice president of the market, Suzanne Woods told Bon Appetit, yeah, foreign word, raspberry tasted great. Raspberry tasted great as a frozen beverage. However, we wanted something that was a distinctly different color than our flagship flavor, cherry. The color of blue raspberry flavor was strongly inspired by the color by the blue color that is part of the Ice brand. Even today, the blue raspberry ice flavor logo includes the phrase "the original." The frozen treat contains FD&C Blue Number One. Crazy. The ice is still big. I don't think I had an ice slushy like I've never had it's been a while since I've had like a cup with the ice brand on it. I probably have had an ice slushy recently, but it wasn't like in ice branded thing. Like it was somebody bought the ice and yeah. But yeah, I do agree that they're good and everything. Like nothing really that bad about them. Pretty good. Okay, next paragraph. Otter Pops, which I never had Otter Pops as a kid because there was a thing you walked into Walmart. There's just like huge cardboard box. I think it was like $1 with there was like a net and it was just like full of popsicles. And you just toss in your freezer. Like it was like maybe not quite $1, but it was like $3. You get like 25 popsicles or something like that. So I never got like branded popsicles like this because they were always expensive. I don't know what that was. I was trying to burp, but it might have came out solid if I pushed it real hard. Hold up. Otter Pops also helped popularize the flavor in the 70s through its Louis Blue Raspberry Pop. To this day, Louis Blue Raspberry is a character of the brand proclaimed to be an artistic and creative soul who speaks with a French accent. How is that not racist? How is that not racist? If Aunt Jemima is racist, then a French accent has to be. Bring back Aunt Jemima. Or, what's Mrs. Butterworth? Was Mrs. I don't know if Mrs. Butterworth was deemed racist, but if they took her away, that's bullshit. Syrup is not racist. It's a brand. You, you, you who's watching this, which is nobody, hopefully not, please. I'll be entertaining for you, I promise. There's good stuff that's might be coming soon if my black hole of a size friend decides to get off his fat ass and actually start making videos for me like he promised. That's an actual lie. He never promised me jack shit. He just said he might do it. Please, you know who you are. Please don't suck me into your orifices because you're so large. The FDA banned red food dye use in raspberry flavored products. Uh-oh. Wow. Sorry, might sneeze. Well, gold metal ice and otter pops each use blue raspberry as a way to separate the products from all red treats out there. There was another major factor that contributed to the flavor's creation. Back in 1958, in the same year Gold Medal promoted its new blue raspberry snow cone, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA) passed the Food and Additives Amendment, which said that the FDA needed to approve safety of food additives. Before then, these ingredients were assumed to be safe until proven otherwise. I'm not going to really say much about the FDA, but just like maybe our food should be better kept safe. Whatever. It don't matter. Just eat your food. Who cares? I like eating food. It's really good. I keep touching my nose. I feel like I look like I'm on drugs. I'm just a really like twitchy person. Like not to sound like every girl on TikTok ever. I think I might have some sort of like anxiety or something. Definitely not really, but I don't have anything diagnosed. I'm just a really twitchy, energized person. It's not Tourette's. Not Tourette's. It's just I'm a mover type guy. In the 1950s, not a wise. Does that say wise right there? Does that say wise? Have you seen wise? Because I saw wise. In the 1950s, a wine red dye called FD&C Red Number 2 was the primary coloring additive included in raspberry flavored foods, but there were rumblings that the dye wasn't safe to consume. In 1976, the FDA banned FD&C Red Number 2 after several studies demonstrated its toxicity. It was one of the most common color additives in the U.S. prior to the ban and was included in billions of dollars worth of food. Uh-oh. I keep doing this. Nobody's in the chat there. I'm not streaming. Even if I was, nobody would be in the chat. I'll look here though. I'll look at you. Pikachu. Shouldn't say that. Nintendo might come after me. I'll just send Power World your way. Maybe that'll do something. Great game, by the way. Go play Power World. Fuck Nintendo. I lost my spot now. Bigger than $2 billion of food. So when the dye could no longer be used, it left big shoes to be filled, and brands took the opportunity to use FD&C Blue Number 1 instead, which the FDA approved for food usage in 1969. Which sounds kind of funky, like, I don't understand how, like, the dye world works, but I feel like if one is bad, there might be a good chance that the other ones are bad. Just, who knows? Lord knows. Haddy, 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 ha. Hoddy, 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 ho. He, he, he. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta throw that quick reference in. Never know. Do blue raspberries exist in nature? Let me tell you this. Nothing is this blue in nature. If it's this blue in nature, it better not go anywhere near your mouth because it's definitely toxic. This color only shows up when it's toxic. Like your bright and vibrant frogs. Yeah, don't eat anything that looks like this. And nothing is blue like that blue in nature. But let's continue. The short answer is no. See, I told you. At least not how we think of them. Bright blue, sweet and sour raspberries cannot be found in nature. However, there is a dark version of these fruits called the white bark raspberry, or rubus lecrodermis. Stupid science words. When ripe, they look more like blackberries than raspberries, which is why they also go by the name black raspberry and black caps. Black caps is what I eat. They're really good. They grow like a motherfucker if you just have a bunch of them, and can range anywhere from purple to black. They're mostly black. Their juice is sometimes used as purple dye for packaging materials, but not as a color additive for blue raspberry flavored products. I will give them that like if you take it and squish it, it's purple, but like the berry itself is like more is more of a black. Next paragraph. The tangy flavor of a white bark raspberry may have inspired the blue raspberry flavor at least in part. These purple types taste more like blackberries than red raspberries, true. Through is it, though, and if you've ever had blue raspberry ice, you know that you get a jolt of sweetness when you take a sip. Unlike more sour white bark fruits. Yeah, that's true. They're not really black caps aren't sweet at all. I shouldn't say at all, but they definitely like sour and tart, so they're not really sweet. So while the purple berries may have sparked the imagination of the inventors of blue raspberry, each brand now has its own version of the artificial flavor. Hence, the blue raspberry bushes from the secret islands of Rasmus allegedly contained the 7-Eleven Slurpee. Well then, now you know the origin of the blue raspberry, because I read from you from one news article. Said the wrong button, didn't I? No, that's fine. Well, you learned something, hopefully. If you actually, you see me, I keep going like this. Like I got my TV here, I'll show you. Oh, I can't really, hold up. My TV's right here. So I keep looking at that versus looking at everything else. Or everything else. Versus looking right at my camera, which I should be doing, because it makes you feel better, doesn't it? When I get in there and just deeply stare into your soul, right? Deeply stare. Maybe a few strokes. If you didn't tell, I had a haircut. I did it again. I just caught myself. I got a haircut mid video. What do you think? Do you think it was funny? Go watch my first ever video. I do the exact same thing, but a little less subtle about it. But yeah, I hope you learned something today. Maybe some more education things coming in the future. See you later, Lynette.